Okay, so I tapered the front of this. Looks way better now. I was able to utilize a lot of the steel that the cab guard had, the old cab guard I cut off, so I was able to use that piece, extend it down here to the bottom of the work boxes. And then I've got the back basically framed in and braced, and I didn't go crazy heavy because it's steel and angle iron, and then I'm gonna plate it in pretty good, so stitch it in nice. And then the back I ended up working out perfect because the deck is almost exactly 8 feet wide. That's the top of the headache rack there. I was able to cut it, and it actually worked pretty good where that C-channel was. And so yeah, I'm happy with that. That's all gonna get plated in, look a little more substantial, and the ramps don't look like they're just hanging underneath. They'll be kind of more built in. It has a slight taper up, so it should give, actually I'm curious what that should give, enough clearance for, I was hoping like if I ever need to back it onto a curb or up to a curb. So it's about 13 inches off. And then here is 11.5. I actually did screw up a little bit. I was trying to match this, and I somehow went half an inch higher there, which I guess no one's ever going to notice. I didn't really notice till I was doing the other side. But you can't really tell once it's skirted in. And then I got to get wheel well plasma cut out, the arches. So that'll probably be my job tomorrow. Go to my brother-in-law's place, get some steel cut out. And then we'll weld that in. She's low, but I think it's got enough clearance. It's not too bad. But I really like how that tapers in. That looks really good. And then the cab guard is going to be probably the next thing we're going to build. Something that kind of, tapers in, follows the contour of the cab. Maybe we'll do some louvers in the back window or something. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Also, it had these pins before that slid in that hold the ramps in, and they kind of held the ramps out a little bit further. I'm going to get new aluminum ones made, something lighter, but for the meantime, so they don't stick out so far, these were going to be useless because this is all going to get plated in, no access there. So I slid them in further, and I put these pins in. It should work. I put them kind of, you can reach under and grab them, and then I think that'll be better. And like I said, build some lighter ones later. This is turned out really good. I'm happy with that transition. This is this is the same now, so it's nice. And then the plate is gonna go right here and then grind it all smooth. That's my plan. And I'm gonna bring the plate up to basically the edge here all the way along, because if you look down the side of this thing, she's a bit banged up over the years. So I'm just gonna basically put a fresh plate along the top. Basically, I guess I'll show you basically like this. I left these boxes, they're out a little bit, so basically I can put these on here. These will go higher, these will go to about the edge when I get the ones cut out properly, and I can stitch them in all smooth, and then we'll have a nice smooth steel with no dents in it. And then I'm going to get those weld-on tie-down cleats that basically weld them on every, whatever, 2 feet or something for some tie down points, and paint it black. But yeah, I'm happy with how this turned out. Tapered in good, didn't have to go, like stuff like this I'm not worried about because it's the same thing. I've accounted for, I basically stepped this in for that plate to sit flush and sit on top, and then we'll grind it the edge nice, and all this is gonna get covered up. I'll probably cut this off because we don't need it. Or we'll build our cab guard into it, and that's what we'll do. It's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, anyways. Just getting dusty, fresh paint job. It's all dusty now. Hose her off when we take her to town. Long and low. It's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see the wheel well in there. I like how it tucks that tire already. It's gonna be really tucking when that plate's on there and car on the back. Yeah, ciao for now.